And we're going to have a feature we call At the Very Least, looking at the NFC East. So I'm going to make cases for different people here. At the very least, do we believe Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo are going to save Brian Daboll's job? Jeffrey.
I do, actually. I like, and you think with Neighbor's injury, I think Neighbor coming back, they have a great foundation there. They continue to play and show kind of the progress they've shown, even in these couple weeks. It's not to me about wins and losses. It's about the progression of the team. Scadaboo putting them on the map. Jackson Dart's playing decent football. It's got to be exciting for a Giants fan.
I can't remember a team, and you cover them closely, you're around them, where the vibe has changed this much, this quickly. Even though the expectation, it's not like, oh, we're a Super Bowl contender, but just you can feel it in the streets. We walk around in this city. Like the Giant fans the vibes are so impossibly high because of these two young guys, because of the quarterback and Scadaboo.
And it also came in a week where they beat the Eagles, the Commanders lost, the Cowboys lost, and the Crosstown Jets lost also. So vibes are high for Giants fans. I will say this. Everyone clobbered Joe Shane for not signing Saquon Barkley. We know there was hard knocks, all of that. A year removed, Saquon, everyone's happy for him. Brian Burns was what they spent their money on. They have these two young guys. Maybe there is life after Saquon Barkley after all.
The Giants feel like they could have look, it was too early to crown Jackson Dart, obviously, but so far so good. They're going to get Malik Neighbors back healthy. Like, this defense, they feel like they're starting something.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about expectations. The expectation for this team was low coming into the season. If you leave this season having found a quarterback and potentially found a running back in Cam Scadaboo, you're feeling really great about re-signing Daboll and going forward.
Let me go to the next one here. Kmart, I start with you. They'll do the Commanders, at the very least. At the very least, the Commanders, do we believe they win the NFC East? Will they win the division?
Well, clearly, as Dan Graziano will tell you, the Eagles can't. So I do think they will. No, I don't. I don't.
You don't.
I think they can.
It's going to be the Eagles.
I think they can. I really do think the Eagles have a better roster. I think when I look at the Commanders, they've scuffled a little bit, but I believe in their quarterback. So when you say, will the Commanders win the NFC East, it's the Jaden Daniels effect that makes me think, you know what? Yeah. They could. But when you look at the team totally, I think the Eagles just have a better roster.
Yeah, Jaden's incredible, and I think at the very least you're going to be in every game, and they could win every game they're playing in because he is that good. Yeah. But I think ultimately you're right. But the Eagles winning the division isn't enough. But I do think they're the best team in that division, and they will break the streak and win back-to-back divisions. Then we'll see if they get it together enough to make a run in the playoffs like they did last year.
And we can shut Bryce up, which would be like
Finally.
For everybody.
You see the numbers up there. Our analytics overwhelmingly favor the Eagles. They have that game up in the standings, but they did lose in the division to the Giants. All right, the last one. Here's what I promised you, and make everybody crazy. At the very least, can I put the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs?
Oh, my word.
Jeff said it.
You are delusional, too.
I'm delusional.
You and Jared.
That offense, that high-flying offense when they get CD Lamb back.
Did you see Rico Dowdle and their defense? That Jerry thinks is legit? Getting run through over 6 yards a kick. Come on.
Let me tell you something, Greedy.
Good gracious.
If a man 7 days out from the game tells you to buckle up,
thank you,
and then comes in and runs for almost 200 yards,
let him know in the back.
That defense is not something that I can believe in, because there I would die. He made it public. He said, listen, guys, you didn't sign me, buckle up.
Yes.
You gonna tell me to buckle up?
Thank you.
And then come to my house? Well, it wasn't the house, but they come
in Carolina.
And then actually execute on that?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's ridiculous.
I would have put 12 guys on the field and accepted penalties before I'm letting that dude do that to me after he told me what he was going to do.
We might have set Bryce Young up to have a career day. Because what you're not going to do is tell me to buckle damn up and then go for almost 200 yards on me. That's not.
Meek is preaching.
It's basic defensive stuff. Or just like personal pride. You might win, but you're going to win
that ain't gonna be the guy. That ain't going to be the guy.
Ted McMillan going to have 235 and 3 tons. Because Rico Dowdle is going to have 1 yard maybe. But it's not what happened.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think they can still make the playoffs.
I do.
Let's go! I don't know. I look at it. It's like they get CeeDee Lamb back. I'm watching the Eagles fall apart. The Commanders lose another game. They beat the Commanders this week. Suddenly they're right in the mix.
You know,
the NFC is not a runaway deal. I think the Cowboys can still do something. They put up a lot of points.
I do too.
Here's the problem. Jerry will clip just the two of you talking.
Yeah.
And when the trade deadline comes, he's like, Yeah, you saw those guys on Get Up.
We're good.
We good. I don't have to do anything. And then what happens? They still don't have a defense.
They're worse than the league at just about every category. But most importantly, there are some things about football that I think I know, and I'll have to burn down my football knowledge foundation if a team that can't stop the run, like not only struggles against the run, is the worst at stopping the run. There are some basic things about football that I feel like will never change. You're gonna need to be able to stop the run. You can't stop the run, you can't win.
And here's
You can't buckle up. He said buckle up. And then he made us buckle up.
And we did not buckle the chin strap.
But here's what's worse.
Buckle up.
When you keep saying this team can make the playoffs, you are literally like, hey, Dak, figure it out.
Right.
Figure it out.
They pay him the most money as any quarterback in the league.
Yeah, but he also doesn't play 21 other positions.
It's Joe Burrow from a year ago. He had them that close. I mean, Joe Burrow, his team was in it to, literally on the final Sunday of the season.
Because everybody in
their
the
offense was
league
that
was
good.
winning 7 games.
Right. I think, look, here, you know where I'm getting this from?
Oh, my gosh.
Jerry Jones still believes.
Oh, my God.
Was Jerry yesterday on his/their much maligned defense?
Where we're potentially our strongest is pass rush, and we've got the most capable pass rushers that we've had.
Just reminded me that we are still in it. The last thing that I'm thinking about is in any way being out of the hunt.
So come on, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the greatest point that Neek just made, that Jerry just stepped in. Great, you can rush the passer. You don't get a chance to rush. You have to earn the right to rush the passer by doing what?
Stopping the run.
The run. And when the dude says buckle up, it runs through your mouth. Your pass rushers can't ever tackle nobody because they're getting bludgeoned as they get pushed back. By the way, not even bludgeoned. 6 yards a carry?
Yeah.
Edgerrin James is in the Hall of Fame. I don't know that we ever got him to average 6 yards a carry. It is insanity. And the man told him before what he's going to do. And you too and Jerry are on the same.
I refuse to let us get to talk about anything else.
Buckle up.
We are going to stay on the fact that the man said buckle up and then ran for 180.
Yeah.
But you're talking about Edgerrin James. This is Rico Dowdle we're talking about. Okay, so
Rico, that you let go of.
That's it.
If you want to argue against the point Peter and I are making, it's awfully easy to do. Because the last revenge game they had before the Rico Dowdle one was Eberflus going back to Chicago.
Oh.
And if they were ever going to play a great defensive game, it was going to be them. Then, with him going back against the team that fired him and the young quarterback that, he couldn't develop and he should know his weaknesses and everything else. And the last time I looked, the Bears just scored another touchdown in that game.
Yes.
So it's hard to argue that the defense isn't unimaginably bad.
But y'all are.
Let's give a chance.
Can they make a trade? I mean, he's talking about it. Can they make a deal?
They could.
Can they get Micah Parsons back?
I think that's what I was going to say. They had a pretty good defensive player.
I think that what they have to do is kind of throw their defensive strategy in the trash, and we have to go high risk. You got to be an aggressive, all-out blitzing team all the time, and either you're going to get bombed on or you're going to create turnovers. The idea that this defense can just play straight up, it doesn't seem like that's going to work. You have to raise your risk profile and challenge another team. Can you go score for score with Dak? We're going to get the ball back to Dak quickly because we're either going to force you to turn the ball over because we blitz you, or you're going to score 6. Then get it back to Dak.
That's where their money's invested, on a wide receiver, a quarterback, and offensive line. So it's like they know that.
So the thing is, I get with money invested, understand that, but you can't be this bad on defense. It's another level. That's not about money.
Here's the thing. Like, we bash Eberflus. Let me just say it. It's not just him. They don't have the dudes. That is a problem. And I understand, to his point, at some point, you just go, you throw caution to the wind. We're like, hey, man, whatever we're going to do, let's go do. Win or lose, we're at least going to have fun.
We're going to have fun.
Let's burn this thing down, but enjoy it, baby. Let's ride it out.
I need
Buckle
you.
up.
I need you, Shotty. I need you. Take this team to the playoffs.
Shotty.
Make me look good, Shotty. From the NFC East to the AFC East, coming up next. Is it time to hit the panic button in Buffalo? And are the Patriots in prime position to take over the division? We will discuss that. But first, we will do this. Sneaky Hembo is coming for Peter today. Here we go. Who is the last quarterback whose name is not Tom or Brady to sweep Buffalo, go 2-0 in any regular season? It's an interesting little question.
AFC East quarterback.
AFC East quarterback question.